FCC Chairman Brendan Carr. Chair Carr, welcome back. It's good to have you.
Yeah, good to be with you. Thanks so much.
So on this deal, what is your vision, and how do you convince the public that you're not just overseeing a sale here of scarce, valuable public spectrum into the hands of the dominant wireless company and the dominant satellite company?
You know, President Trump's policies are delivering real results in the area of both connectivity and U.S. leadership and technology in general, and they're starting to pay off with results. We're already seeing last year alone prices for wireless services down 10%, speeds up 50%, and these transactions that we approved just last week could be one of the most consequential weeks for the country in terms of connectivity and global leadership. So on the one hand, you have spectrum that was laying fallow, going into the hands of a provider that's using it to increase speeds, AT&T, by 80% already in areas where they've lit that new spectrum up. And on the other hand, you have a large chunk of spectrum going to SpaceX that can use it, to your point, for this new technology called direct-to-cell. People have been used to pretty good satellite connectivity to a small dish wherever they go, but think about having direct-to-cell right to your smartphone. Effectively, a satellite is your cell tower, so global connectivity, more competition, driving prices down. So I think this is going to be a real important turning point for the country.
Except if you think about SpaceX in that way, if they control the infrastructure and also become a gatekeeper, isn't that anti-competitive?
We don't see it developing that way at all for a number of reasons. Again, the trend line is prices are down, speeds are up, but we're also looking at multiple competitors in this space. Our vision is to have 3 or more providers of direct-to-cell connectivity. In fact, Amazon is making a very strong move in this space. They just announced plans to purchase Globalstar, which has spectrum that Amazon can use to develop direct-to-cell. Amazon's team, led by Panos and his team, are doing great work, and we're going to allow them to compete. AST is another provider in this space. We're seeing multiple providers in that direct-to-cell space. That was part of our game plan as an original matter, and we're going to let the market and consumers ultimately decide from there.
Right. So you're not picking winners and losers in the satellite space.
Yeah, that's correct.
So have you had discussions with Elon Musk about this? Because, I mean, I don't have to tell you, Chair Carr, he's become one of the most politically influential figures in America, and some might see this and say, you're picking the winner here with Musk for political reasons.
No, I haven't had any conversations recently with Musk at all. But again, what we're seeing is setting up a framework for multiple different providers to succeed. SpaceX now has their spectrum for direct-to-cell. Amazon's coming in for theirs. AST already has their spectrum. So we're going to see multiple providers competing. And the real winner here is going to be the American consumer that will have choice in direct-to-cell and, frankly, the country, because America, under President Trump's leadership, is now going to be first out of the gate of any country around the globe with this direct-to-cell technology. And who knows exactly how that market develops? You know, we can't predict the future very well, but we're setting it up so that the country and multiple providers can compete and win.
It's such an interesting business cycle, Chair Carr. The cost of deploying is so enormous that I wonder, is this a game where you think only giants can compete? To what degree can startups play in this new era?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. You sort of see that in the traditional mobile wireless space as well. It wasn't that long ago when you had, 7 or 8 different providers of traditional mobile wireless service. Now we see obviously far fewer than that. I do think at the end of the day, scale matters, but we want more than one. And we are, right now we have 3 providers at least that are competing there. I think Lynx is another one that's trying to get in the game. So we want to make sure that there's plenty of room for multiple competitors, because ultimately that's what benefits the consumer.